Okay, class, this will be just a very general outline on the topic of board management. There's a fair amount of discussion internally among various nonprofit heads and organizations generally on optimal size for board membership. My own experience and preference would be towards board memberships that are between 7 and 9 members, simply because then you have a nimble board. Presumably everybody will be engaged and highly involved. If that's not the case, then perhaps you should revisit why you would have a member of a board on it who is not actively engaged. Other voices in this area, other expert voices, sometimes favor a larger board of 20, 25 members. The reason being that you then have a large palette to work with. You can assemble teams to operate as subcommittees that would then specialize on certain focused areas of your organization operation. To me, that would be only appropriate on a larger nonprofit, something with $1 million, $2 million, $5 million operating budget. And of course, a great deal has to be known about what their mission is and how broadly based their missions are. If they're geographically very broad based, if they run various targeted areas of, say, charitable work and the like, that might argue for a larger set of board members. So the size issue, can be up for debate. I would say at all costs avoid the NAACP model, which has a board membership of about 125. That seems to be a little overboard and seems to be more of a patronage thing than it is something that can be truly functional. I would also always, regardless of the size of the board, make sure that you have certain key people represented. Most notably, somebody who is a money person, and actually I mean that in two senses of the word, somebody who may themselves be personally prominent and or wealthy, and thus able to rub shoulders with other benefactors and potential benefactors that could help your organization. In the second sense of the word, it is somebody who can help with auditing, accounting, making sure the books are straight, and making sure your fiduciary side is covered. A second very important skill set to have represented on your board is somebody with legal experience. To have a council member that is a legal representative, an attorney who can help you navigate those legal issues that are inevitably going to come up from time to time within the organization, pertaining to maintaining your taxes exempt status, to liability exposure, to other areas where legal advice would be very valuable. Otherwise, you can, again, adjust the board based upon the needs of your particular organization. And, it's generally a good idea to balance things perhaps along gender lines. If you're a community activist organization, you should, of course, have good representation of your community in general. And again, any specialized expertise that would be a valuable asset for your organization operations, you should seek to have that represented on your board. So that's it for now. That's just some general comments and observations on how to at least organize a board. Managing it is something that you'll be able to pick up through your readings. Okay.